This is for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, this wants to come up in your love reading. Okay, beautiful things are destined for you in your love facet here, Leo. You've got some big changes potentially coming in. Now, fated people are coming in around you with the Star card here. Fated people that are supposed to be in your life are actually entering your life in some way, shape, or form. It might be through a face-to-face meeting, an introduction, or even online, but this person is destined to be around you. Now, for some of you, you have someone on the side, or you have a relationship already, and there's a new person coming in who's going to change the way you feel about something, because you do have two threes here. The Three of Swords is often seen as a third-party situation. I feel as though there's potentially two relationships or two different attractions that you're juggling. For some of you, I feel like the secret that's coming out is that there's a third party, either for you or for someone else. Now, don't fret, because the Seven of Pentacles can be like someone focusing on other things other than your relationship. So it's not always an ex or another person. It's not always cheating, but it is heartache, okay? It is going to cause some sort of heartache in your relationships potentially. Could be that someone wants to celebrate, their freedom when they're not very free when they're in a relationship. But I do feel like there is potential heartache or conflict or even heartbreak. But like I said, things will be restored and you'll come out of it stronger, better, braver, more self-assured than ever before. So you need to trust what's happening here. You need to trust that it's for the best. A lot of things will be exposed and illuminated in regards to your love life. It could be someone's past. Okay, maybe they want forgiveness, but I feel like there is a confession coming, okay? There's an illumination coming because someone wants to either clear their conscience or they want your forgiveness. The Star card is a sign of Aquarius. It might be an Aquarius fellow Leo. But look, Aquarius is represented by the water bearer, which is ritualistic of cleansing and healing and changing a situation, because it's cleansing it. So consider it like, consider your relationship getting a deep cleanse, if that makes any sense this month. Okay, I think that's what's happening for a lot of you. It could also be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, that has this confession that needs to be made. I think it's sitting, it has something to do with the Devil card here. It's coming from a good place, okay? There's honesty here. If that makes any sense, this person wants to be honest with you because they love you or they trust you. And it might sound silly now, but it might make sense later on, after you've dealt with the situation here. But it's almost like someone is burning to heal, or is so adamant, is like rushing something with you. Now, for some of you, I feel like someone you've met either through an event of some kind, a birthday, a celebration, an introduction through friends. This might be a physical attraction, but this person, I feel like they're genuinely interested and they want to get to know you. You've been very influential over somebody. They're thinking about you a lot, Leo. They might have already reached out, or they feel like you're written in the stars for them. There's also a lot of astrological compatibility between the two of you, and I feel like this person has been wishing or hoping for you, because we wish upon a star. And I feel like if this is you, Leo, you've wished for something, or for something to happen, or someone to approach you, or maybe someone to get more serious, or maybe someone to finally open up and embrace the connection you have, or open up about their past, or have an open relationship with you. If you have been wanting these things, I feel like that's coming to fruition very much in your love life here, because it is destined changes. It could be with someone foreign as well, with the Knight of Wands. There could be a little bit of distance that's created in a relationship as well during this time. So maybe it's geographical distance. Maybe it's emotional distance. But I feel like it's going to do you good. It's all part of that process. And then at the top here, you get to celebrate, celebrate your love, or celebrate the outcome. And, it might not be evident right away. You might see it weeks from now, months from now. But whatever it is that's happening around you, I feel like it's destined for you, Leo. It's destined to turn out this way. There is heartbreak for some, okay? The Devil card, you're going to feel obsessed. You're going to be thinking about someone. They're probably feeling the same way about you, that they're so drawn that they can't stop thinking about you and it's eating them up alive, because the Devil is very strong power or influence over us. But ultimately you will strengthen and you will come out on top, and you'll be able to rejoice and start something new for some of you, okay? Let's have a look at your career, business, finance, and in regards to those areas of your life. Okay, some of you might be at a crossroads, or there's something about a selection process too. Either two candidates, two people, two different companies might be making you offers. You're going to be thinking about it for quite some time. Some of you will definitely feel you're at a crossroads in your career. There might be two different opportunities or two different career paths. There's also some sort of block potentially coming in career. Now, it's more to do with communication or mentality, because that's what the swords represent. Could also be with an air sign. The air sign Gemini is ruled by Mercury, but Mercury also rules Virgo here. So this could be an air sign or a Virgo, which has come up in the form of the Hermit. I really feel like there's, the Ten of Swords is often seen as a betrayal or pain or shedding of layers. I almost feel like the Hermit is shedding light on something here. Either an air sign might expose something in the workplace, or someone under any sign, through communication, verbal, non-verbal, emails, face-to-face, interpersonal, sheds light on a certain situation here. Maybe this is you needing a period, of reflection in your career. But there's also autonomy coming up for some of you. You might be starting an autonomous business, okay? The Hermit seeks guidance on his own, or works better on his own. You might be branching off into something here, Leo. You've got independence behind you or next to you somehow. But you've been blocking someone out. You've been blocking them, and I'm wondering why. You might be treating someone like that with the Devil energy. Could be a water sign, earth sign, air. Can be any sign really, or they're doing this to you and you'll see it. But there's new horizons, or you're talking about the future. This is potentially long-term planning that's coming in for some of you Leos. Or a company that you're going to be with long-term, because you do have a destined offer. Okay, Ace of Pentacles could be coming from an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or a Virgo. You do have a new offer coming in around you. It's a very lucrative or a very attractive opportunity, and you're going to be thinking about it for quite some time. It does have good benefits or incentives that might be added, or it might be a part of the package, because the offering is here. The offering is coming up with the Ace of Pentacles. Again, it might be someone wanting to invest money. If you've got a product or a service or a business, if you've got a deal, if you've got a property for sale, I'm seeing interest, okay? Page of Pentacles is very interested in the pentacle here. In fact, he's so interested that he doesn't see or hear anything else. All his energy and focus is going on this. So it's either you committed very much to a project, because you're seeking perfection. The Hermit is Virgo energy. Virgos are perfectionists. There's something you're striving to perfect, or that you will perfect in the month of, and it's almost like the Page of Pentacles has the end result here. So you might even be completing something very significant. Say it's been, for example, it's refurbishments with a property you're trying to sell. There's the offer coming through. Things were blocked before, but then that's opening up. And suddenly, the pentacle resembles the sun. Suddenly the floodgates are open. And there's that, that notion of accommodation and service and things happening very effortlessly. So that could be happening for a lot of you. But you do have money next to you. And serious investments, long-term or serious investments are coming up here around you. But potential buyers or clients, business partners are coming in around you and they're bringing money. They're also potentially going to change something for you. There is change coming. There is new opportunities. There's an ending happening right here for some of you Leos. And then there's the brand new opportunity with the Ace of Pentacles. And this new role could involve working with addictions, working in the medical field, working with tourism, children, families, sales, analytics, assets. It can be any industry, but it's looking quite lucrative because there's a block. For some reason, there's a mental block, okay, for some of you Leo, so you might be wanting that change. For others, that block will pass, and you'll shed those old layers. And on the horizon, you know, coming out of the darkness, the sun will dawn on you, and suddenly you'll find renewed inspiration, okay, that you'll find guidance through the light here, and you're going to perfect a project or a deal, a project, property. There's something about perfectionism coming in around you. I will leave it at that, Leo. Thanks again for tuning in.